because we had a big day Wednesday night is a great place to, let me remove these drawings over here, is a great place to show what I call session times. And session times are outlined by somebody way smarter than me. It's very important times during the Asia session, London session, the beginning of the New York session, and these are the actual times of day in Eastern time for all of these different sessions. So, and I'm just amazed, even still, and I've been watching this for quite some time, at how often it hits both the high and the low of these sessions. So we're just going to play this through. I'm going to play it at about 3 times the speed, and you'll see the Asia session show up once it's finished. And then you'll see how the market uses the high and low of that session time overnight, and then even throughout the day. And then the London session will be next, and I'll just sort of point that out. So let's just play this along. And if this is too slow, I could speed it up a little bit until we hit certain places. So you can see the market just moving around here. This is at night. This is Wednesday night. Okay, let me stop right here. So this is the midnight price at midnight Eastern time. And you can see here the Asia low that was put in back here, and then the Asia high that was right at the start of the Asia session. So what we'll see first is we'll see this Asia low taken out. It will go below that price, hitting that price line. Boom. So it's taken out, and I don't want to show those previous day ones because I don't want to confuse you. So there's Asia hit right there during the night, and then the morning progressed. It come up, and now it created the high of the London session. Has not went through that high, just created the low. Because this is 5 in the morning. That session is over. So now you have the London low down here that was just created, the London high, the Asia low that has been taken already once, the Asia high that has not been taken, not been pushed through that level. So what we want to see, and this is what I was looking at this morning when I made my trade at 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time. So you can see we just created all these equal highs, equal lows, just on a 5-minute chart, just sort of ease along. So what I wanted to see was close to 9:30. I wanted to be below the midnight line, and I wanted 9:30 to move down and take out the London low. Now these are some leftover sessions down here, and I don't want to confuse you. They will show up later in this particular day. But so here we are at 9:30. We took out Asia again, and you can see we took out the London low. So this is where somewhere in this area right in here, 9:45 to 10 o'clock, somebody could take by a futures contract in this area, believing that the day is going to be bullish, which means we're below the open back here. The open is right here. So if we're going to be bullish, we should go back above that open, back above and above the London high and above the Asia high, and create a green candle for the day. So I'll just tap along here, and you can see that, and it's so cool, the time right at 11 o'clock. So 9:30 till 11 o'clock. Bang. Now we took out Asia, and now we're taking out both London and Asia highs. We had taken their lows, and now we're going up and taking their highs. Bang. So we'll get out of this trade, which made for a very awesome day, by the way. But anyway, so now you see at 11 o'clock we start drifting around. Now, there was a New York kill zone high. The low is down here. Now, we're bullish enough that I'm not suspecting we're going to come back down here today. It may happen at another time. But so we are in the process now of creating the AM session high, which is another high, and the AM session low is down here. That's 9:30 till noon, basically, Eastern time. And we took the high out for that. The low is still down here, not taken, and probably won't be taken today. And then we will create a lunch high and low. Now, we did not take this lunch high. It's still there. It could be taken later tonight or later this evening when the market opens again. So we'll just watch it proceed down very quickly and takes the lunch. Well, it's moving very fast. Okay, thank you. You can see I had it scrunched up here. There's your lunch. It proceeded to take out lunch, come down to the midnight line, and then create the low of the PM session, and the high of the PM session is back up here. And that's pretty much where we ended today. So just very cool how it hits these what we call session levels very, very often. It's very, very fun to watch this because it happens just so often. It's pretty amazing. So that's where we ended, and the day was a green candle, not up to my target yet. The target that I have for the week is up here in this area. This is what they call a daily fair value gap. So that is the target right up in here. Somewhere around 775 to 7780. 97 is 77.95 is a very important one. So right up in here, very important level. So we want to push up into here. That's so I'm still very bullish, but I just want to take the time to show you these session levels. It's just fascinating to me how those levels play out every day. Talk soon. Bye-bye.